Okay, so Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose. This was the big payoff to their feud that's been boiling ever since whenever it was after Evolution and the Shield feud ended. It was good. The ending wasn't good at all, but the match itself was great. I think it wasn't the best Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins match that they've had. I think the best one was their no DQ. It was the match where Dean Ambrose got smashed through the cinder blocks. That no DQ match or whatever it was a great match. Definitely their best match they ever had. But this one had that incredible, spot that'll live on forever in WWE history. But the ending, I think, killed the whole thing. The entrance I talked about, and Seth Rollins kind of playing the cowardly heel, but they end up going at it, and they use tables, screwdrivers. I don't even think he used a screwdriver, but he had the briefcase, chairs. I figured with all those chairs that Dean Ambrose brought into the ring, there's going to be that spot. I don't know if you guys have seen, but you have 4 chairs, and they just do a superplex right onto it. Something crazy like that, but you didn't see any of that. And but there was, it's nothing to complain about. I'm not putting down the match for being bad because of a chair spot. But I figured it was a good way to end. Oh, I'm not gonna say that. It could have been a great way to end the whole feud. Dean Ambrose, I think, should have been the one who came out victorious. Seth Rollins being the Money in the Bank winner. I guess it really doesn't matter if he wins or loses. But they protected both guys by not having them take a pinfall. The ending pretty much came where they kind of went back and forth with the briefcase, and Seth Rollins kicked out of a briefcase shot, and Dean Ambrose brought in cinder blocks. Very light-looking cinder blocks. He was picking them up with one hand and throwing them around like they're made out of some drywall-looking thing. But that being said, had it all set up, but lights go out and some weird noise. I don't know what it was, but Bray Wyatt ends up showing. I'll talk about it in another video. But I don't know, just that ending. I think people are gonna remember 2 things in this match. That spot where they both went through the tables, which was just hellacious. It brings you back Shawn Michaels Undertaker, very first Hell in a Cell. Shawn Michaels took that same bump, obviously from a shorter distance, but these guys took a hell of a tumble. They even showed it in slow motion. It was a long drop, and I could imagine just being live in the crowd and just seeing just the length that they've fallen. And I remember attending WrestleMania 28. That sells pretty high when you look at it. But yeah, it was great. Definitely something that will live on in WWE. Like I said, their history. They're going to show it in the video packages. It'll be on countdowns and DVDs and whatever have you. That'll be a moment, and you got to witness it live almost. So they did the same thing where Mick Foley and got stretchered out, and you knew he was going to get up and go after the guy, but a lot of time got wasted, kind of almost 10 minutes, I think, of these guys either stalling or stupid stuff with Mercury and Nitro, or Mercury and Noble. But all in all, it was a fine match. Nothing amazing. It was definitely I was expecting a lot more, a lot less shenanigans that happened. Thought they would just go in there, have a great match, and Dean Ambrose wins. But started off a little slow, had its big spots, and then ended in a very confusing note. But that's all. It was fine. Nothing to complain about though. But I was expecting a lot more. So, anyways, see you guys in the next video.